This presentation is primarily given at a very formal invite. It is an instructor-led. You need to be very careful that your presentation has a logical sequencing. The logical sequencing can be done by a storytelling piece. You have to know how it started, what is it that you did, what were the results, and how is it that you plan to continue those results. Entire cycle has to be there on that presentation. From the beginning till the end, storytelling, that's very important. The next piece is informative. That particular slideshow that you're talking about, or that particular presentation that you're talking about, has to have a lot of information. It can be data oriented. It can be a presentation which has a lot of graphs. It can be a presentation which has a lot of numbers. It can have a lot of tables. Therefore, the information becomes extremely important. Everything that you do at that particular organization or at that particular function probably has a lot of processes. If you buy something from Amazon, you have to follow the entire cycle. Has it been delivered to the warehouse while it's on the way being picked up by the delivery partner and then being delivered? So that entire process cycle has to be mentioned. Complex messages becomes extremely important, because if you are extremely complex and you haven't really simplified the numbers, then nobody wants to really pay attention to that presentation. What was the bifurcation for those 700 people? Did you show 700 at the top, or did you show the processes, the reasons why they were hired? Everything has to be given. Therefore, you need to break down the complex structures or the complex messages and simplify that. Every slide that you're going to be talking about has to be brief. It cannot have a lot of data. You can't tell the entire story in 10 to 15 slides. You have to give the pointers and then you have to come to the detailing. Don't make it data loaded. Keep the pointers and then you go to the data. You always have something called a hyperlink that you can use, which will take you to the data as well. You can have an Excel sheet separate and you can have a presentation which takes you there. You just put a hyperlink, you click on the hyperlink, it will take you to the data that can be shown on an Excel sheet or a pivot as well.